Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Off the Record, and this is a new music drama from writer-director Kirsten Foe, and this film focuses on the story of Astor Grey, a talented musician played by Rainey Qualley, who is the sister of Margaret Qualley, daughter of Andy McDowell, and she apparently is an actual musician, really nails the musical elements to this role, but she winds up getting in a relationship with Brandon Verge, played by Ryan Hansen, who, promises her the world, and guess what, is a complete douche. And this film focuses on their up and down relationship, which really is like outside of one perfect, quote-unquote, weekend at the beginning, he's a complete and utter douche. And it's just like, after a while, this is one of those films where there's not a lot of subtlety in his abuse. There's not a lot of subtlety in the gaslighting he's doing and all of these things where it's just like, Astor, go away. And you get, so I guess it worked because I felt invested, and I'm like, please, Astor, get the hell away from this man. And she has her best friend, played by Olivia Sui, who's just like, get away from him. Her manager, her mother, everybody who's just like, please, get away from this man. And she consistently keeps making the wrong decisions getting back with him. I do feel like the film is a little less effective because there's no subtlety to what Brandon Verge is doing in this movie. And I honestly think maybe Ryan Hansen is a little too good at this role. He is so good at being a complete and utter scumbag that I'm like, I don't know if I can see you in anything else and not think about you being a complete and utter scumbag. It's like that Benicio del Toro being in Fear and Loathing kind of effect. And like, I've seen him in Night Court he was in there for about a season, but here he's just so terrible. I wanted to jump through the screen and punch him in the face. And if this film was a little bit more subtler and more nuanced in its approach to abuse and misogyny in music, I think it would have been like, I feel like it would have hit a little bit harder. It's just, I kept finding myself, I'm like, that's absolutely ridiculous that this woman does not walk away from this. And maybe that's the point. And maybe it's just like, those red flags are so darn bright and you just can't get away from them. This film's only a little more than 90 minutes. It's well structured. It gets us to a point where it's like you set it up and you're just like, oh, he's charming. And then the whole rest of the film, he's just like, this man is a complete menace and deserves everything he gets. I do like the journey that Astor goes on, finding the meaning in herself and her music and her voice to speak out against this. And I think that is an impactful message. I think the music element to this really works. And I think Qualley does a great job with that. Overall, as an acting performance, I think she's rock solid, anchoring this film down in this leading role. But in general, it's like, this is one of those kinds of films that feels a little bit too popcorny, just easy take in for such a heavy matter, for sure. But, you could tell that Hansen's just really eating this role up a little too much. And at the end of the day, I think it has great message, it has very relevant message, and something worth exploring. And if this is what you get in this 95-minute package that delivers good music and some good performances, take it. There it is. But those are my thoughts on Off the Record. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.